One of the more popular ways to catch an arm bar in the guard, I think today, so you have the 6 count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 count arm bar turns into a 2 count arm bar. You go 1, 2. But a lot of times he will rip when you go here and you go here, he'll rip out. So you might be able to come back across and go for the other one. That's one thing. What I like to do is I like to grab the wrist and stuff. And when I stuff, I come right here, bang, and then here. And that's super fast. One more time. You stuff, triangle, bounce, armbar. One, triangle, he heads up, bang, armbar. Okay, this one is very tricky. So it looks like I'm gonna kind of try to go for an armbar. I go here, and I pull his head down here. I cross, high guard here, and I'm gonna keep this as tight as possible. He could try to push in or pull out, and then that's the armbar. So when I do this, I go 1, 2, and the leg that's over the shoulder is low. So now I'm gonna hip up an armbar. If he's really good, he'll shove that shoulder in. Good, now I'll try to work the up balance to the armbar. One more time. So you can also stuff, you can grab. If his elbows are wide, you stuff his elbow into your hip, just like that. And then you go for it here. Tip. Or you cross, pull. Tip. Or you stuff the elbow, then you bring it here, then you cross, hip. Tip. He pushes his arm in. Now you grab here, you kazushi. As he's falling, that's where the arm breaks. Right over the right side of my It was all like this. It mashed everything. In order for me to get his arm for the reverse armbar, there's 4 ways I'm going to do it. Number 1 is I'm going to put my hand in and I'm going to get my hands together here. And I'm going to keep my forearm so he can't drop his head down. Now as I start to shave and wing my elbow up, I'm going to start to shimmy my legs to get to my side. My ear is tight like I'm answering the phone, and I shave the back of his arm here. Now you can do this, you can curl it, or you might even use your elbow nice and tight, depending upon the person and how big their arm is. So the first one is I shoot my hand up, and I pull, and I lift, I shimmy, and that's my reverse arm bar. The second way is I break him down like this, then I come up, I shimmy, and I shave. The third is his hands are here, I come here, I punch, I shimmy, and I shave. And then the fourth is I break him down, put my feet on the floor, I come up to my elbow. This is going to come here like this, and I'm going to reach under and come up, and 2 hands are going to tighten up the arm. So from here, okay, I'm going to come up, look at my fingers, behind, and then I'm going to rip this up, 2 hands, continuing the grip, and then rotate his arm in and down. Anytime you get that arm across, when I come up and I get his arm up to here, his defense is to turn his thumb upward. Now you no longer have that lock. One more time. If you cannot get it tight right here, now if I keep it tight, he shouldn't be able to turn his thumb up. Go. That's it. But if he does, now watch. You might be able to catch and start to work with the arm lock. but that doesn't work on everybody, and some people will fight out of it. So a better follow-up a lot of times when his arm comes across. See, I want to bring that down and start to come here. But a lot of times it won't work, so look what I do. And finish it here. So if I'm here, I come here, I go for this lock, his thumb turns up, I no longer have the lock. Some people try to get a crank here, but this to here, foot, look at my foot, it's tight. If my foot's down, he kneels on my ankle. Not good. Tight. Knee comes over, I fall, I roll, I catch, I stay tight, leg comes over. So I break him down, I come here, so as a blue belt, a lot of guys were hard to catch with an arm bar. So at a purple belt level, the inverted arm bar became pretty popular. And you looked at most of the advanced belts were catching the lower belts with the reverse inverted arm bar. Whether it was the crunch or the twist, they were getting the inverted arm bar. But what would happen is every single guy that gets really good at that, when Trent's gonna do it to me, he's gonna hit an inverted arm bar when he's on his back. So when he comes under my arm, he pulls it up and gets his hips out. Look what I do. Right here, I already know that I'm gonna get my thumb and my arm here. So even if I've got I'm like here, even if I have to sacrifice enough of my arm, I'm still gonna get it across and get it here. So naturally there's a V-arm lock right here, and he slides it to my hip and he starts to torque it out here. But some guys will just wipe out of that and you won't get it. So that's a quick torque, but what happens here is my thumb would come to here. So now what? So now what would happen right here in this position? So all he's got to do is he's got to get up. He's got to bring his right arm over and get up on his left elbow. Now keep this leg tight. His shin has to go just like that. And now the key, when he wants to fall to his side here, he starts to fall to his side, just like this. Hold on. Okay, he go fall. Okay, right here is my legs. So if he could reach over and grab my far leg, all the way over. Yeah, now he pulls both legs up. Look at how easy that is. And he still keeps my leg. So it's hard for me to sit up, because if he lets that go, I could start to move. But if he holds that leg, I'm kind of stuck. And then he can slide up to my wrist and then squeeze, start to come in. Naturally, I'm gonna start gathering my arm, so he'll sit up and he'll hold the back of my leg and he'll take his top leg off my head. And so I'm comfortable and I'm defending, and he's holding this padlocked on his leg. It's more powerful, and this is padlocked here. So now he's got a good resting point. So we're kind of stuck in a situation, and look at the toe hold. It's right there, but don't do it. So what I do is fake the leg over the head one time to get him to start to do this. Notice the ledge under my elbow will allow his foot to come all the way over my elbow, this foot, all the way over, and flick it straight up. Now he's got to slide to my wrist, and then that's it. And now look at the toe hold on the end. And my foot just broke, so they called the ambulance, and it's on its way, so you can hear it. My elbow and my ankle are both broke, so I got to go to the hospital, and the ambulance is on its way. I got to go. Our channel's been growing exponentially because of you guys, so thank you very much. And if you could, please share this video, like, share, and subscribe, and click the little notification bell for more upcoming videos to come. And thank you very much.